And everybody, welcome into Hamilton, Georgia. We are ready to go. Harris County and Central Carrolton playing each other. Game 2 of the 3-game set. Harris County hosting Game 2. They'll be back on the road tomorrow night to wrap this series up. And it's Jackson Starling pitching for Harris County tonight. Tuesday night, it was Dejan Elder who actually had a nice performance. And, you know, Harris County and Central, these two had a great game Tuesday. Central getting the better of it, a walk-off win in the bottom of the 7th Tuesday night.
Now, batting number 1, Jalen Allen.
Jalen Allen will lead things off for Central. A game that's massive in the implications of this region. Central 10-0 in region play. Harris County 9-1. Their only loss to Central Tuesday night. Starling deals were underway. 1 ball, no strikes. That one misses away as well, 2-0. Jalen Allen was 1 for 3 Tuesday night with a base hit. And he sends this one back up the middle towards Dejan Elder, goes over, throws, and it's high into the Harris County dugout. It's been an issue really all year for Dejan Elder. More of the fielding part than the throwing, but an E6 to start this game off.
Now, batting number 6.
For Harris County, a terrible way to start this one. You're trying to jump out quickly, try and get a shutdown inning on a team that's so explosive. Here's Grant Chafin. Starling delivers this one into right field. That's through for a base hit. Allen being waved around. Now he goes back. Probably a good decision. A nice throw out in right field by Dimitri. Initially getting the sign, but he retreats, and Grant Chafin with a base hit to put him out the corners with still no one away. Central really threatening through the first 2 batters. Here's Braden Grimaldi. So just 3 pitches in, already some trouble for Jackson Starling. Called strike, runner was taken off to second, and he'll grab it easily. So 2nd and 3rd, no one away. Starling jumping ahead in the count, 0-1 to Grimaldi. The pitch from Starling is ripped down the right field line, and that's going to hit off the light pole in right field, but well foul. Central won the series last year. 1 away, 1-2. 2-1 in the series last season. They're looking to take the series today as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Starling called strike 3, gets him on the outside part of the zone, and the first out's recorded by a called strike 3. And a huge first out for Jackson Starling to bring up Asher Allen, who was the hero Tuesday night for Central. He was 2 for 4 in the game. That one misses arm side. Central was out hit 8-4 Tuesday night and still able to get the win over Harris County. Drew a ton of walks in that game, specifically 6. One ball, no strikes to Asher Allen. Second baseman for the Carrollton Lions. And this is into left center field. Going back on it is Angel, and he's there. No, excuse me, that's Gilstrap. He throws it in. A run's going to score. And Central jumps out to a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. Asher Allen gets the job done. He continues to have a really good series, and now runner at third and one away. Here's Bradley Willingham. Just off the plate, 1 ball, no strikes. One-oh, wave and a miss, 1-1. Pitch from Starling, breaking ball, misses high. That one fouled away. 2-2. Grant Chafin at third. Reached on a single. He turned on the first pitch and sent it into right field. Here's the 2-2. Outside, full count. Two away in the frame. A big pitch coming up. The 3-2 is down and away. Gets to the backstop, and that's going to bring in the second Central run. And a costly mistake, and it's 2-0. Pass ball to extend their lead, 2-0. And the walk on top of it, so a runner at first and 2 away. That'll be Grayson Parker. Central's DH tonight. Pickoff attempt down at first. Outside to start off Parker. Was 1 for 2 Tuesday night. The 1-0, called strike. One ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball finds his own, 1-2. Heading the count is Starling. Big opportunity to try and get out of this inning. Got him. Strike 3 to send us to the bottom of the first. Central up 2-0.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang! We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Here we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
And bottom of the first, Harris County getting ready to hit, and it's Will Dimitri leading things off for Harris County. Obviously, he's been just red hot. Look to try and continue that here. He was 1 for 3 with an RBI Tuesday night. Down and away to start him off. It's Rhett Nelson pitching for Central. Delivers the 1-0 to Will Dimitri. And he turns on, sends this into deep center field. Going back is Chafin, and he reaches up and makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down to start the evening. Here's Luke McEldoon.
Now batting number 7, Luke McEldoon.
First pitch and therefore strike. Nothing in 1 to Luke McEldoon. Bounces the other batter's box. So 1-1. Called strike, 1-2. Central has won 14 games in a row entering this one. Harris County has won 7 of their last 8. Two teams that have been very good here down the stretch. And 1-2 got him chasing outside of the zone, and 2 up, 2 down to start the day for Nelson. To bring up Dejan Elder. Mentioned Dejan Elder pitched Tuesday. He got through 5 innings, gave up just 2 hits and 1 run that wasn't earned, and then walked 5, struck out 6. Bases empty, 2 away for him here. Inside, nearly hit him. One outside, 2-0. Breaking ball finds his zone and finds the first strike of the AB. 2-1. Two-one pitch to Elder. Called strike. 2-2. Elder doubled Tuesday night. He went 1 for 4. Here's the 2-2. Outside, full count. Full count to Dejan Elder. Nelson comes set. And he deals. Down the first base line. Fielded cleanly by Grimaldi. He takes it himself to send us to the second. Central up 2-0.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hi, my name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible to be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy and Gordy Eye Care, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Just keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Top of the second, Jacob Conaway will lead things off for Central. Their catcher, and Starling goes back to work, and a first one called strike. Nothing in one. It's called strike, quickly 0-2. Notice home plate umpires calling a lot slightly off the plate. He's given the outside part of the zone a lot more. Nothing in 2. Goes right back to it, and he gets him on 3 straight strikes. 1 away. Third K for Jackson Starling. Now it's Austin Ayers. Ayers, I should say. Ayers was 0 for 2 Tuesday night. First pitch swinging and misses. Nothing in 1. Starling kicks and delivers. The 0-1. Called strike again, slightly off the plate, but as this game goes on, I'm sure the hitters will realize that. Pitchers looking to take advantage of it here so far. 0-2. Starling deals inside. Believe that one hit him, so still 1-2. Looked like got him right on the foot. Steps back in, and here's the 1-2 from Starling. Way outside. The 2-2. Lifted in the air to left field. Angel going back towards the track, and he's there for the second out. First two set down to start the second to bring up Joe Turner.
Now batting number 5, Joe Turner.
Starling looking for a clean frame here. Gave up 2 in the first. And there's a called strike. Nothing in 1. Too far outside, 1-1. Harris County's 8-1 at home. Our only loss was to Columbus, and that was the first game of the season. 1-1. Too high. Two balls, 1 strike. Starling kicks and delivers. The pitch on the way, and he leaves and misses 2-2. Turner was 0 for 3 Tuesday night. The 2-2 fouled back. Turner stays alive and steps back in for the 2-2. Time called. Two on the way. Into right center field. Dimitri going back towards it. And he's got it. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Lions.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Bottom of the second, 4-5-6 duo for Harris County, starting with Hudson Clark, first baseman. Clark with 0 for 4 Tuesday night, so looking to get in the hit column in this series. Brett Nelson back to work here in the second. Got through a first, set down the first 3. There's a called strike to start off Hudson Clark. 0-1 outside, 1-1. Angel and Roper due up after Clark here in the second. This one ripped heads up down the central dugout. Don't believe it hit anybody, thankfully. So a ball and 2 strikes to Hudson Clark now. Here's the 2-2. Down and away, count runs full. Harris County trailing by 2, trying to cut into that deficit. Looking for a big second inning here. Starting off with Hudson Clark in a full count. Wave and a miss. He got him on a breaking ball, and there's one away. Second strikeout for Brett Nelson. And now it's Cold Angel. Angel had a good night Tuesday. Went 2 for 3 with a double, as well as a single. He's been productive in the series. I look to continue that here in game 2, and that one misses high. Is fouled off. So 1-1. Base is empty and 1 away. Breaking ball popped up in the infield. Seeing it's Nelson who calls off everyone else for the second out. Conaway initially was calling for it, and Nelson grabbing it, so 2 away.
Now, batting number 14.
And Sawyer Roper, the DH. He also went 2 for 3 Tuesday night, I should say. Mentioned Harris County out-hit Central Tuesday. Stranded a lot of runners. Up and away to start them off. Two balls, no strikes. Nelson looking for the right pitch. He gets it, comes up, and deals the 2-0. That one missing low, no 3 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Finds his zone there, 3-1. Popped it up again in the infield. Looks like a carbon copy of the last one. This time it's Conaway taking it for out number 3. Nelson's faced 6. He set them all down to send us to the bottom of the second.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Top of the third, Jalen Allen will lead things off. Reach on an E6 to start the game. It started that 2-run first inning for Central. So the first pitch up and in. That one misses away. 2 balls, no strikes. Starting from the top of the order here in the third. The 2-0 away, 3-0. Here's the 3-0 from Sterling. Finds his own 3-1. Watches that one go by. Strike 2, full count. Allen calls for time. Count full. Really want to try and get him out. He is super fast. You don't want to have that kind of speed on the base pass to start the inning. The full count pitch back up the middle, and they will. It's going to go off second base. Allen takes a wide turn around first. He'll go back to first, so it's a base hit for him. Leadoff knock to start off the third to bring up Grant Chafin. 1 for 1 already tonight with a single. Came around to score in the first. Strike to start off Chafin, 0-1. The top 4 teams in the region at the moment, it's anyone's region still. Stars Mill sitting at the top, 10-0, tied with Central, who's also 10-0 in region play, and then Northside and Harris County both 9-1. Upstairs, 1-1. Northside taking on Stars Mill this week. Stars Mill beat them a couple nights ago. Believe they're playing tonight and tomorrow as well. The 1-1. Called strike, 1-2. So a big week for this region. Harris County won't meet Stars Mill until the very end of the season. The 1-2, fouled back. not very much more regular season baseball. They have Heritage next Monday, and then Troop, and then 3-game set versus Northside and Stars Mill to end the season. 1-2 outside. But those final 6 are going to be huge. With Northside and Stars Mill, if they can take care of business at Heritage and versus Troop. 2-2. Runner taken off, that one down and in, and he'll get into second with no throw. Three-two. Outside, he walked him. First 2 reach to start off the third. Something brewing for Central here. Now it's Braden Grimaldi. Central's first baseman. Went down looking back in the first. Quick discussion before Grimaldi comes up to hit. 0 for 3 to start off the series for him. 0 for 1 tonight. Showing bunt. Clark comes all the way in, halfway from first. Action in the Harris County bullpen. Jacob Eber warming up. One ball, no strikes. Fouls off the bunt, 1-1. Trying to move these runners over here with still no one away. One ball, 1 strike to Grimaldi. Showing bunt again. Pulls back, and it's a called strike. 1-2. And he throws it away. Had a big lead down there at first, did Chafin. 1 run is in. Chafin the stop sign at third, and a costly mistake. And it's 3-0. So Jalen Allen scores all the way from second. Chafin getting into third on that throwing error. That one ripped foul. Way out in front of that one. Still 1-2. Central is taking a 3-0 lead. Second error for Harris County tonight, the throwing error, and then that throwing error as well. They had a pass ball as well. This one in no man's land. Starling covers and gets the out, but another run scores. And they finally get the first out of the frame to bring up Asher Allen. So both Jalen Allen and Grant Chafin have reached and come around to score. They each have 2 runs to make up the Central 4 runs they have. That one fouled away. Start off, Asher Allen flew out to deep center field and picked up an RBI on a sac fly. 0-1. Rolls over and sends us towards the Harris County dugout, fouled off. ahead 0-2. Allen calls for time. Outside, 1-2. Just the top of the third. 4 runs on 2 hits for Central. And this one ripped into deep center field. It's Gilstrap going back, and he makes the grab. 2 away. Second time Allen has flown out to center field, and following 2 after the first 2 came around to score have been retired.
Now batting number 11, Bradley Willingham.
So now the 5th batter in the inning, Bradley Willingham. First pitch to start him off is inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Waving a miss, 1-1. Another swing and a miss, 1-2. Sends that one foul. With Eber warming in the pen, this could be Starling's last batter if he retires him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the way, he got him. Strike 3, down goes Willingham, and 2 more come around for Central. It's 4-0. Bottom of the third, and Caden Dimitri will lead things off. 7-8-9 due up for Harris County. They're still looking for their first base runner of the evening. Dimitri will try and get the party started. Caden was 1 for 2 Tuesday night. Fouls the first one away. Nothing in 1. Dimitri sends that one foul. So Caden quickly falling behind, 0-2. Just missing 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Nelson deals, and this is into right center field, headed towards the gap, and it is going to fall. Caden Dimitri with a leadoff single to start the third, and that's how Harris County gets their first base runner.
Now batting number 35, Brody Johnson.
Here's Brody Johnson. Dimitri down at first. Showing bunt, lays it down towards third. Double clutch, but gets Johnson. Moves the runner up to second. And here's Jacob Gilstrap.
Now batting number 6, Jacob Gilstrap.
Caden Dimitri now down at second. That was his second hit of the series. He was 1 for 2 Tuesday night and 1 for 1 to start off his night, and hopefully good start for him trying to heat up here towards the final stretch of the season. So first pitch to Gilstrap. Down and away. Here's the 1-0. Pickoff attempt at second. Close play, but back in safely. And Dimitri holding his right arm after sliding into second. Gets back on the bag. Promising sign. Looks like he'll stay out there. So 1 ball, no strikes to Jacob Gilstrap. Outside, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Breaking ball ripped towards short. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Dimitri getting back into second, and Gilstrap. Nice piece of hitting, but unfortunately right to Jalen Allen.
Now batting for your Harris County Tigers, number 5.
So now it's Will Dimitri. Called strike to start him off. This was a big inning for Harris County, looking to just try and cut into that lead, but 2 away. Runner in scoring position for Will Dimitri. Flew out to center field in his first AB. Here's the 0-1. Up and in. One ball and one strike. Nelson comes set, delivers the 1-1. Called strike. Continuing to give that outer part of the plate. So 1-2. Runner at second and 2 away. Here's the pitch from Nelson. That one way high, 2-2. Central 9-1 on the road this year. Been a very good team away from home. 2-2. Down and away, full count. Nelson wanted it. So 3-2. An opportunity to keep this inning alive for Luke McEldoon if Dimitri can reach. Here's the 3-2. Into center field. That is down for a hit. Caden Dimitri being waved around, and he will score. Harris County's on the board in the bottom of the third. And it's Will Dimitri yet again coming through for Harris County. He was recently nominated for the Ledger-Enquirer Male Athlete of the Week. And that's why he delivers an RBI single here in the bottom of the third to bring up Luke McEldoon. Chance to keep this frame going. Pickoff attempted first and back in safely. First pitch to McEldoon. Dimitri taking off. That one in the dirt, so Will Dimitri will get into second. And again, another runner in scoring position for Harris County. 1 ball, no strikes to McEldoon as well, so he's ahead in the count. If he can reach, Dejan Elder would be next. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch, and there's a called strike, 1-1. Big at bat here in the bottom of the third. Here's the 1-1. Inside, 2-1. McEldoon ahead, 2 balls and a strike. Will Dimitri at second with 2 away in the bottom of the third. Nelson delivers. 2-1 into left field and through. Will Dimitri being waved around. The throw in is not going to be in time, and they might have McAloon at second, and they do. But it's 4-2. Central Harris County gets 2. We're going to the 4th.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
And top of the 4th, 4-2 game. And after Harris County getting 2 runs, they're going to need a quick inning here to try and get those bats back up there and prevent any more damage from Central. It'll start with Grayson Parker, the DH for the Lions. Starling deals, liner to third, and Dimitri makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. What better way to start the inning than a 1-pitch out on a weak liner to third for Will Dimitri making the grab, and it's Jacob Conaway. 1 outside. Hit pretty well, deep to center field. Gilstrap going back, and he's there. Quickly 2 away here in the 4th. The bottom of the order hasn't been too productive tonight for Central. It's been all from the top of the lineup. Those 4 runs have, or I should say just those first 2, and Jalen Allen and Grant Chafin, they both have reached twice. They both have come around to score twice, but the bottom of the order, no production so far, so Starling taking advantage of it. Austin Ayers here stepping in. 1 ball, no strikes. One and one. Breaking ball just missing, 2-1. Starling falling behind to Ayers. Again, it was Jacob Eber in the Harris County bullpen as this one's poked into left field. That'll get through, and the inning continues for Central. 2-out knock for Austin Ayers. After quickly retiring the first 2, single keeps the inning alive for Joe Turner. 0 for 1, fly out to right field. Back in the 2nd. Called strike, 0-1. Runner taken off, that one down and away, so no chance for a throw. Moves Ayers into scoring position with 2 away. Starling wants a new ball. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Looking for a big out. The 1-2 outside, 2-2. Don't want to get the top of the order back up here in this inning with Jalen Allen, Grant Chafin, and Grimaldi, but specifically Allen and Chafin, who have both reached and scored. 2-2. Trying to end the frame here. Steps off. Second time through the order for Starling. Here's the 2-2. Called strike 3. He got him to send us to the bottom of the 4th. No damage done.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Here we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Bottom of the 4th, and it's Dejan Elder leading things off for Harris County. They scored 2 last inning. They'll look to cut into the deficit even further. There's a start. Base hit back up the middle for Dejan Elder. So the Harris County lineup starting to see Nelson pretty well here, second way through the order. 3 straight knocks from the top of the order. Dating back to last inning from Dimitri's RBI single and McEldoon's RBI single that you get thrown out at second to end the frame. Inside, it hit him. So start of a possible big inning for Harris County, the first 2 reach. Hudson Clark has been hit a lot of times this year, I feel like. And so where's that one? Goes down to first. We have a mound meeting here. Some discussion. Big inning here. Cole Angel coming up. 2 aboard, no one away. As the sun starts to set here in Hamilton, Georgia. Shadows creeping in here over the infield. Been a beautiful day for baseball. MLB opening day was today as well. It's a big day. Braves will play tomorrow. I'm sure a lot of you watching are Braves fans. They'll get their season started against Kansas City, but Harris County looking to take care of business here against Central. They have a big inning brewing. The first two have reached with no one away, and it's Cole Angel. Shows bunt, misses it, and that one hit Conaway behind the plate. He'll walk it off, and the home plate umpire will walk the ball to Nelson, try and buy Conaway some time. So it's a strike to start Angel off. On the missed bunt, it's Elder at second and Clark at first. Go ahead run at the plate for Harris County, tying run at first. Here's the 0-1 from Nelson. He shows bunt again, lays it down right in front of Conaway, and they're going to say it's foul. So Angel will fall behind 0-2. So now we'll see what they want to do here with 2 strikes. You don't want to bunt it foul and strike out. Be a costly first out, so we'll see what the call is here. Nelson ahead 0-2. And he deals. He fouls that one away. And a nice play by Coach Jenkins down the first base line. Took that one off a couple hops. So still 0-2 to Cole Angel. Big opportunity for the Tigers here. Nelson deals. That one down and in. Rhett Nelson has run into some trouble here. Second way through the order. 1-2 to Cole Angel. He deals. And to left field. That ball is down. Elder being waved around. The throw in is on the money, but it's not in time. What a throw out in left field. It's 4-3, and there's 2 in scoring position with still no one away. Cole Angel comes through for Harris County. And it's an RBI single. He advanced on the throw. And it's a 1-run game. And it's Sawyer Roper, power hitter, and he's got a chance to give Harris County the lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Clark at third and Angel at second. Still admiring that throw out from left field from Ayers, and that one hit him. So a hit by pitch loads the bases, and there's still no one away. And it's Caden Dimitri. Singled last inning. He's got Clark at third, Angel at second, and Roper at first. Nelson comes set. Deals the first one to Dimitri. Pops this one foul and out of play. 0-1 to Caden Dimitri. Was the first base runner for Harris County last inning. Started the third off with a single. Here's the 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Tying run at third, go-ahead run at second. Harris County looking to take the lead. 1 ball, 1 strike to Caden Dimitri. Pitch on the way, popped foul. So Dimitri falls behind 1-2. It's Brody Johnson and Jacob Gilstrap to follow after Caden Dimitri. First 4 have reached for Harris County to start off the bottom of the 4th. 1 run across. A chance to do even more damage. 1-2. Into right field, hit pretty well. Turner cannot get it. It's under his glove. Clark will score. And Angel being waved around. Now he's going to come back. And it's a tie game, 4-4. And a discussion, and that might be the end of Rhett Nelson's night. He ran into some trouble here in the 4th inning. We'll see. He will exit the game, and we'll take a break. Kudzu Sports on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we're back, bottom of the 4th. Brody Johnson digging in. There's no one away still, and the bases are loaded. It's a 4-4 game. New pitcher for Central is Warren Hawksworth. So Nelson exits without recording an out here in the 4th. Swing and a miss to start off Brody Johnson. Laid down a sacrifice bunt last inning. Moved Caden Dimitri up to second. got Cole Angel at third, Roper at second, and Dimitri at first. Behind 0-1. Hawksworth comes set and deals. And a called strike, 0-2. Sidearm delivery for Hawksworth. Don't see that much at the high school level. Nothing at 2. And a wave and a miss, and Johnson goes down on 3 straight pitches. So the first out recorded here in the 4th, and it's Jacob Gilstrap.
Now batting number 6, Jacob Gilstrap.
First pitch to Gilstrap, outside. It's a massive opportunity for your Harris County. You've got to take the lead here. You'll have the top of the order coming up after Gilstrap, but he pieced one last time. But unfortunately, liner straight to Jalen Allen at short. He's ahead, 1 ball, no strikes. Deals, and there's a strike, 1-1. Pitch to Gilstrap. Fouled back. Falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Into left field, that is down for another hit. Angel scores. Harris County has a 5-4 lead in the 4th. Gilstrap delivers. And now it's Will Dimitri. RBI single last inning. He's been the hottest hitter on this lineup. And another massive opportunity. Bases loaded, 1 away. Seems like this inning could just never end for Central. They still have only recorded just 1 out. And now they have to face Will Dimitri. First pitch from Hawksworth is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 from Hawksworth. Down and in, 2-0. Nowhere to put Dimitri. Bases juiced, 1 away. Hawksworth comes set, the 2-0. Fouled away, 2-1. Just a 3-2 score Tuesday night. 5-4 game here in the bottom of the 4th. Harris County scored 2 last inning. They've played a 3 here in the 4th. Will Dimitri ahead, 2 balls and a strike. Hawksworth delivers. Called strike, 2-2. And again, outside part of the zone has been opened up. We'll say it's been consistent, though. 2-2. So Dimitri calls for time. Mentioned earlier, Will Dimitri went 1 for 3 with an RBI Tuesday night. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI here tonight. And an opportunity to get a couple more RBIs with a base hit here. 2-2. And he just gets a piece of it and fights it off. Payoff from Hawksworth as he comes set. Here's the 2-2. Outside. Full count. Again, there's nowhere to put Will Dimitri. Every base occupied. Roper at third, Dimitri at second, and Gilstrap at first. Just one away. Here's the 3-2 from Hawksworth. Foul ball. And good battle here between Will Dimitri and Warren Hawksworth, who just entered this game, came in and struck out Brody Johnson and gave up the RBI single to Jacob Gilstrap. So we'll see another payoff. Here's the 3-2. Into left center field, hit well, still going, and it'll drop! Hops off the wall. One is in. Here comes Caden Dimitri. Will Dimitri just doesn't stop. 2 RBI double, and it's 7-4. He gets Roper and Caden Dimitri in. And it's his 4th RBI of the series. And now it's Luke McEldoon, still only 1 away. Gilstrap at third and Will Dimitri at second. 7-4 game now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss to start off McEldoon. If Will Dimitri doesn't win that Player of the Week, I don't know what would be going on there. The 0-1. In the dirt, it goes to the backstop. Here comes Gilstrap. He will score. Harris County has doubled up Central. It's 8-4. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Luke McEldoon. The 9th batter to hit in the inning for Harris County. Here's the 1-1. And it hit him. Here's Dejon Elder. Started this inning with a single. Got this rally going. Still only 1 out. Six runs across for the Tigers in this frame. Dejon has him on the corners with 1 away. McEldoon at first and Will Dimitri at third. Here's the first pitch to Elder. Runner taken off to second. No throw. McEldoon in there easily. Second and third and 1 away. 10th Tiger to hit. 2 aboard. Only 1 away, the only out. Brody Johnson's strikeout. Here's the 0-1. Missing 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Big hack out of Elder there. Falls behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Elder 1 for 2 today. Single and a ground out. Came around to score to start this inning after his leadoff knock. Here's the 1-2, outside, 2-2. First base open for what seems like the first time in this inning. So here's the 2-2 to Elder. Called strike, he gets him. Elder goes down looking, and that's the second out here in the 4th. And now it'll be Hudson Clark, who got hit by a pitch, went down to first, and came around to score later on.
Now batting for your Tigers, number 3, Hudson Clark.
Clark calls for time. If Harris County hangs on and ends up winning this game, they would be 10-1 in the region. So would Central, so they would be tied for second. If Northside were to beat Stars Mill tonight, every team in the top 4 of the region would be 10-1. First pitch in there for a strike to Hudson Clark, which 4 teams in a region, all 10-1 at one point, and they're all going to be playing each other here down the stretch of the season. We're in for a good finish. See who's going to win this region. Nothing in 1 to Hudson Clark. Here's the pitch. And it's high, 1-1. This game was moving quickly until we've gotten to the bottom of the 4th. Where 6 runs have scored for Harris County, but the 1-1 fouled away, 1-2. Tomorrow we'll finish this series up. Hopefully it'll be Harris County going for the series win. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Called, strike 3, gets Clark. Back-to-back Ks to end the 4th, but 6 score for Harris County, and it's 8-4.
Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Woo! Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Top of the fifth after Harris County's big fourth inning to played six. It's now an 8-4 game, and it's the top of the order due up for Central, starting with Jalen Allen. 1 for 2, a single, and he reached on an error. First one misses inside. It's Jacob Eber pitching. There's a called strike. Coming in for Jackson Starling. 1-1, slapped into right field. It's Dimitri going back, and he makes the grab. One away.
Now batting number 6, Grant Chafin.
First pitch to Chafin outside. Eber looking for a shutdown inning after Harris County's big inning offensively. Falls behind 2-0 here to Chafin. Down the first base line, fair ball, and it's Clark taking it himself for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. And they retired those first two that were productive on the top of the order for Central.
Now batting number 8.
With 2 of their 3 hits, but able to get them both to start off the fifth. And now it's Braden Grimaldi. First pitch from Ebert, outside. Eber coming off a start on senior night a couple weeks ago, or I should say last week against Griffin. A doubleheader. Pitched really well. 2 balls and a strike. Gets a piece of it and fouls it away. 2-2. Calls for time. Two balls and 2 strikes to Grimaldi. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Eber deals the 2-2 outside. 2-2. Down the first base line, it's Clark again, and he'll pitch this to Eber, or take it himself, and he makes the grab. Either way, it's out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Hi, I'm Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia-Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible. To be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy, and Gordy Eye Care for your support of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Go to the bottom of the 5th here. It's Cole Angel leading things off. He's 1 for 2, RBI single and a fly out. He'll start things off for Harris County in the 5th. He fouls off the first one. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch, and that one fouled away. It will be out of play. New pitcher for Central, it's Jack Kemp. So he'll enter this game here in the 5th inning with trying to keep this a 4-run game. Nothing in 2 to Angel. Just got a piece of it. No balls, 2 strikes to Angel. He golfs this into right center field, and it is dropped by Turner out and right. Angel headed for second, and he's in there to start off the 5th. Officially scored a double, so it'll be a leadoff double for Cole Angel. And it's Sawyer Roper. Called strike. Roper not a fan of the call there. Roper 0 for 1. Fly out and got hit by a pitch. 0-1. Grounder towards the first base line, and fair ball for the first out. Angel does advance to third. So now it's Caden Dimitri.
Now batting for your Tigers, number 11, Caden Dimitri.
Dimitri's 2 for 2. 2 singles and an RBI. In the dirt. Three hits on the series for Caden Dimitri in total. Starting to heat up. 1 ball, no strikes. Down and away, 2-0. Breaking ball finds his own, 2-1. Kemp comes set. Deals the 2-1 to Caden Dimitri. Just misses. Now a hitter's count. Three-one. Fly ball. Foul ground and out of play. Full count. So here's the 3-2 to Caden Dimitri. And it's in the dirt. It gets to the backstop. Here comes Angel. He will score. And it's 9-4. So a 5-run game. Harris County starting to pull away big time. And now it'll be Sam Harkins for Harris County.
For your Tigers, Sam Harkins.
He's coming in to hit for Brody Johnson. So a 5-run game now. Harris County has scored in the last 3 innings. 2 back in the 3rd, 6 in the 4th, and 1 here in the 5th. He's got Caden Dimitri down at first with 1 away. First one called strike. Here's the 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Pickoff try at first, and Grimaldi couldn't hang on to it, and Dimitri again holding that arm. Saw earlier in this game a pickoff attempt at second. He slid in and He started holding his right arm and now in even more pain after sliding into first. So it looks like he'll stay in this game. Try and battle through it. One ball, one strike to Sam Harkins. And that one misses low, 2-1. Jacob Gilstrap on deck. Also, Will Dimitri is warming up in the Harris County bullpen. Or at least he was at the start of this inning. Breaking ball up, 3-1. Kemp comes home with a 3-1. Runner going, called strike, and Harkins thought it was ball 4. He started towards first, and instead he'll have to dig back in for 3-2 as Dimitri does get into second. Here's a 3-2. And that one high. So that one is ball 4. He takes first base, and there's 2 aboard with just 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. So now it's Jacob Gilstrap.
Now batting number 6, Jacob Gilstrap.
Tigers have scored 1 here in the 5th. Down and away to start off Jacob Gilstrap. Pitch on the way. Fly ball into center field. It's Chafin camping under it, makes the grab, and Caden Dimitri started towards third. He'll get back into second. And there's 2 away. And that'll bring up none other than Will Dimitri. 4 RBIs in the series, 3 tonight, a single and a double. He's done major damage, and speaking of Will Dimitri, if you would at home, go to the Harris County Baseball page. You will see the link to vote for him, the Male Athlete of the Week, on Ledger Inquirer. First pitch low. One ball, no strikes. Called strike, 1-1. Got a chance to pick up a couple more RBIs here with something maybe in the gap. Harkins runs pretty well, so something in the gap could score him all the way from first. Dimitri already in scoring position. So here's the 1-1. He pops this one up, and it'll be foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And he waves and misses at that one, and there's strike 3. And there's out number 3. We go to the 6th. It's a 9-4 game. And it's the top of the 6th. It's Asher Allen leading things off for Central. Got the first scored the first and last run in Tuesday night's game and walked off. Harris County liner towards third. That's a fair ball. He's going to get a party started here for Central in the 6th. He's rounding first, headed for second. And it's going to be a leadoff double to start off the 6th for Central. So now it'll be Willingham, Central's third baseman, playing at the hot corner and hitting here. A big inning for Central. Breaking ball high. Heart of the order for Central here. 4, 5, 6. We're due up. Allen started with a leadoff double. Thought about going around, and it's a ball either way, so 2 balls, no strikes. Eber deals, and there's a called strike, 2-1. Grayson Parker on deck. Central's DH. Two-one pitch, back up the middle. That is going to get through for a base hit. Allen being waved around. Gilstrap's throw in is wide. And it's a 9-5 game. RBI single for Bradley Willingham, and still no one away. Don't want to let this one get any close, as Central is so good in the late innings of games this year. And they've been good all around, but specifically 5th, 6th, 7th inning. Here's Grayson Parker. Check down at first. Again, checking on the runner. want to apologize. The runner at third did not score, so it's still a 9-4 game. Is Asher Allen standing down at third? I thought this whole time he came around to score. He looked over down at third. He was still standing down there, so still a 9-4 game with runners on the corners and no one away. So Parker had 1 ball, no strikes, and there's a strike in there. 1-1. There's a strike as well, 1-2. Breaking ball is taken by Dimitri. They're going to say it's a fair ball, and it's out number 1, a run score, so now it's 9-5 as Allen scores. And Willingham will be standing on second.
Now batting number 31, Jacob Conaway.
So here's Conaway. Runner at second in a 4-run game now. That one down. This one ripped into center field. Gilstrap there for it, and he's there. Opportunity to double him up. Close play. He got him. A double play to end the frame. Bottom of 6 coming up. And bottom of the sixth, ready to go. 2-3-4 due up for the Harris County Tigers, starting with Luke McEldoon. Dejon Elder and Hudson Clark will follow. 9-5 game. And first pitch to McEldoon inside, nearly hit him. He got hit earlier in the game, back in the fourth inning. 1 ball, no strikes. Count even, 1-1. New pitcher, it's Trip Davis for Central. Starting to empty out their bullpen. They've used a lot of arms tonight. Something to think about in tomorrow's game. Swing and a miss, 1-2. They'll be down to their final 3 outs to start the 7th. Down by 4. Central will be, and it'll be 8-9-1 due up for them. But Harris County trying to extend their lead. Here's the 1-2. On the way from Davis, and there's a called strike 3. McEldoon goes down looking, his second K of the night. And now it'll be Dejon Elder.
Now batting number 13, Dejon Elder.
Elder 1 for 3, single and ground out on a strikeout. Watches that one in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes to start him off. One 0 on the way from Davis. And down and away in the dirt. 2-0. Elder had 2 balls, no strikes. 1 away, and the base is empty. In the dirt, 3-0. Elder had the green light, and he swings and misses. Now 3-1. Figure in the situation, you're up by 4. Chance to start a big inning and had the green light. Here's the 3-1 now. And he connects with this one, sends it into left center field. Hit well, and it's going to be in the gap. Elder headed for second, and he's in there with a 1-out double. His second hit of the night. He had a single early on and now a double to bring up Hudson Clark.
Now batting number 3, Hudson Clark.
Harris County, an offense who scored just 2 runs Tuesday night against Central. They put up 9 here in game 2 of the series. They had 8 hits in that game Tuesday night. Out hit Central. Doing that again tonight, but also more runs as well. That one low to Hudson Clark. One ball, no strikes. Down and away, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Trip Davis on the mound. He deals the 2-0. And that one low, 3-0. Cole Angel on deck. He's had a great night. 2 for 3, single, double, and an RBI. Elder in scoring position with one away. Davis delivers the 3-0. Another green light and fouls it off. Three-one count to Hudson Clark. And pitch on the way. In the dirt, he walked him. 2 aboard with one away. Harris County looking for some insurance in the bottom of the 6th. Try and make the job in the 7th a little easier. And now it's Cole Angel. First pitch to Cole Angel, he fouls off. Nothing in 1 to Cole Angel. Elder down at second and Clark at first. The 0-1 in the dirt, and both runners headed for their next base, and there's 2 in scoring position. Another pass ball, and that's an even better opportunity for Cole Angel. He's got an RBI tonight. He was also 2 for 3 Tuesday night, so 4 hits in the series for him. Inside, 2-1. In the dirt, 3-1. Three-one in play over towards the mound. Pitches it to first, and there's 2 away. So that'll bring up Sawyer Roper. 2 in scoring position, 2 away.
Now batting number 14, Sawyer Roper.
First pitch to Sawyer Roper is on the way from Trip Davis, and it's a big swing and a miss from Sawyer Roper. So Harris County will make the trip back up to Carrollton tomorrow. Not too far away from here, just north, a couple counties up. A lot of baseball history over there in that area. Carrollton used to, back in the 1920s, have a minor league baseball team known as the Carrollton Frogs or Hornets, one of the two. They multiple names, so 0-2 to Sawyer Roper. Central's 14-game win streak in jeopardy tonight. Down by 4 in the 6th inning. Chance for even more damage from Roper. Here's the 0-2. Foul back. Roper 0 for 2 tonight. Got hit by a pitch. Came around to score with a fly out and a ground out in there as well. Nothing in 2 to Sawyer Roper. Man, just off the plate, 1-2. Central's dugout wanted that to be strike 3, but from up here it looked like it was well off the plate, and it's 1-2 count. Davis deals the 1-2 in the dirt. And now 2-2. Been a long time since we've seen a home run from this squad. Now would be a good time for Sawyer Roper. Count even 2-2 as Davis steps off. Team that a lot of people thought might hit a lot of home runs this year. Really hasn't been that story. Two is low, full count. If Roper reaches, it'll be Caden Dimitri, who waits on deck here. 3-2 with 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. And this one ripped into left field. That's down 4 ahead. Elder in. Here comes Clark. He will score as well. And it's 11-5 Harris County. Sawyer Roper with a 2 RBI single. And they have blown it open here in the 6th. It'll be a 6-run deficit. And it'll be Caden Dimitri with 1 on and 2 away. And we'll have another new pitcher on the other side of this break. Bottom of the 6th, we're back in. It's Caden Dimitri stepping in. New pitcher, it's Grant Chafin for Central. Runner taken off, and that one skipped in the dirt, so there won't be a throw. And Dimitri ahead, 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled away in 1-1. Two away here in the bottom of the 6th. 6-run game. Harris County with the lead. Scoring 11 on Central, something really no one saw coming. Ball on a strike, and it's outside. Two balls and a strike to Caden Dimitri. An RBI single back in the 4th. That's 6-run 4th for Harris County. That so far is the difference in the game. Just call that one a strike. That one thought was in the dirt, but 2-2 will be the count. Chafin steps off. Roper down at second here with 2 away. 2-2 to Caden Dimitri. As hit hard back up the middle, that'll get through. Roper being waved around. He's coming around, he will score. And it's 12-5 as Dimitri gets into second, and it's a 7-run game in the 6th. Ruled out a single as he advanced on the throw. Roper comes around to score, and Brody Johnson will hit.
Now, batting for your Harris County Tigers, number
Trying to get
35,
something going for him. Obviously, he came into the season late. Off to a rocky start, but an opportunity anytime at baseball to get hot, and he's got an opportunity to do so here. 7-run game. As Chafin deals to Johnson. First pitch fouled away. Nothing in 1 to Brody Johnson. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball finds his own, 0-2. The 2 pitch down and away. Chafin steps off again, so counts 1-2. Caden Dimitri down at second with 2 away. One-two as a swing and a miss. Down goes Brody Johnson. That will send us to the 7th. Last chance for Central when we come back. Top of the 7th, last chance for Central, and leading things off is Austin Ayers. 1 for 2, single and a fly out. Will Dimitri pitching for the Tigers, and the first one sails high, 1 ball, no strikes. Misses as well, 2-0. Just got word that Stars Mill beat Northside in Game 2 of that series, so they will remain top of the region. Barring a miraculous comeback, Harris County will hand Central their first region loss. But either way, Stars Mill will stay atop the region for the moment. They'll play Game 3 of that series tomorrow, I believe. Stars Mill and Northside will. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Full count. Pitch from Will Dimitri is inside, and it's a leadoff walk to start off the 7th for Central. Leadoff walks have not treated Harris County well here in the past. Here's Joe Turner. Will steps off. Caden Harrison, that's down to third now with Will Dimitri pitching. Call that one a strike, 0-1. Now a comment made from the Central dugout that home plate umpire didn't like very much. 0-1 on Joe Turner. Runner taken off. Throw down to second is close, but just barely in there is Austin Ayers, and Central will have a runner in scoring position with no one away. Count 0-2. And that one just misses, 1-2. He'll be the top of the order after Turner. Dangerous territory for Harris County. The top of the lineup has been very productive for Central tonight and really throughout the whole series. 1-2 is down, 2-2. Two on the way from Dimitri. Called strike 3. He gets Turner looking, and there's one away in the 7th. So now it's back to the top of the order, and Jalen Allen, 1 for 3, single reach on an error and a fly out tonight. It was 1 for 3 last night, or Tuesday as well. Called strike, 0-1. As if the week couldn't get any better for Will Dimitri's got an opportunity to pick up a save. Well, 7-run game, so take that back. 0-1. Outside. One ball, one strike to Allen. Leadoff man for Central, and there's a called strike, 1-2. Grant Chafin on deck, who just came into pitch there in the bottom of the 6th for Central. Here's the 1-2. Popped in the air towards first, down the line. It's Clark trying to reel it in, and he does. And there's 2 away. Central down to their final out of the night. It'll come down to Grant Chafin here in the top of the 7th, trying to keep this game alive for Central. Dimitri trying to close it out here. First pitch is fouled away, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Popped up. This could do it. Maybe Johnson makes the grab. And this game is over. In blowout fashion, it's Harris County getting the win 12-5, and they even the series up 1-1. They'll look to take the series tomorrow night in Central. Unfortunately, we will not be able to broadcast that one. And I mean, it was a fun night for the Harris County Tigers. A ton of hits, a ton of runs, and played great. And started off rocky. It was a 4-0 start for Central. They scored the first 4, and then since it was Harris County outscoring Central 12-1. And tomorrow night, you can follow the game on the Harris County Instagram. Check their stores, and game should be around 5:30 or so. For Tyler Dykes, I'm Ethan Pettit. We'll see you next time. Go Tigers.